Hello, this is Jen Mitchell-Love from Solace Divorce Mediation. Today's Facebook Live is dedicated to my dear, dear friend, Summer. Thank you, Summer, for your beautiful email and for reminding me of why I love doing the work that I do. So I'm doing this live in front of one of my altar spaces in my bedroom. And I love this tapestry. My mom and dad bought this for me on vacation. It says, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." And that is absolutely why I do the work that I do. And I love the space of divorce for so many reasons. And it's not because I don't love love, because I do love love. I changed my last name to Love because I feel that that is my life purpose and path, is to share as much love as I can with this world. And I love receiving love, and I love weddings. They're my favorite social event to go to. But the space of divorce, in the way that I do it at Solace, is a very, very powerful container. And I am so honored and so grateful to navigate that space with the people who are going through it, because it's such a hard space to navigate through. And I talk a lot about the social programs and our human consciousness. And the reason I talk about it so much is because I think that is what is contributing strongly to people going through divorce and being so terrified and so shameful and just feeling like they're a failure, feeling, disappointed and all of the things. And I get it, because the human consciousness has labeled divorce a certain way for generations of time. And people have utilized the family law court system and have hired attorneys to speak for them and went through I say it because I was in it for 9 years, so I feel like I have authority to do so. I call it a fundamentally broken and destructive family law court system, because that's the way that I saw it and that's the way that I experienced it. And in that system, people have the attorneys talking for them and have a judge who's never met their children, never worked one day for any of their marital property, never has been in the relationship for one day, nor does that judge need to continue to have a relationship with the other party. If there are children involved, that's a forever relationship. And people are giving their power to decide over to that judge. And the reason that I love the work that I do at Solace so much, well, there are many reasons. I think the first one is that I did litigate for 9 years. And when I had children, my children helped me to realize that I was destroying other people's children and people and families in this broken family law court system that just doesn't work very well. And the ripple effect was creating negativity in the world. And I didn't want my children to grow up watching their mom doing that kind of work. And I wanted to do something that was more meaningful and more aligned with my soul and my values and the love that I wanted to share and how I wanted to help people, which is one of the main reasons I went to law school. And so one of the things I love so much about the work that I do now is that I've been able to create Solace over the past 12 years. And she has been created by me receiving divine messages. And I've been so grateful to have the clients that I've had to work out different narratives and explore how far I could kind of stretch them in the space of divorce. And of course, over time, Solace has changed. I have changed. And for anyone who owns a business, your business is a reflection of you. So it makes sense that Solace is a lot different now. But another thing I love about the work that I do is I'm able to help people navigate through the space of divorce in a way that is calm and quiet and loving and mindful and intentional. And I remove all of the negative associations with divorce. I basically tell all of my clients, you are going to shatter all of the programs, that you learned throughout your life, in your childhood, and in the human consciousness when it comes to what marriage is, what relationship is, what divorce is. There's so many things attached to those spaces. And what I love about the work that I do is I'm able to help free people from those and recognize that each person, we are all on our own journey of self, and we are in control of the definitions of our life and our experiences. We are in control of that. You do not need to go through a divorce in the way that your sister did, or your cousin did, or your friend did, or your aunt did, or your parents did. You don't need to do it that way. You can if you want, sure, but you don't need to. There is a completely different way to go through a divorce that recognizes that relationships are meant to be fluid, and that every single person who is coming into your life is here to teach you things. You are learning from one another, and this person is reflecting to you. And in the container of divorce, it is so dark, and it is so uncomfortable, and it is so hard, because so many things are coming up to the surface that you don't want to come up. Things that you probably have been pushing down for a long, long time. When divorce presents, which it presents as it should, when it should, for every person. And when it presents, it is Pandora's box. It is like everything is coming up. And the thing is, in the courtroom, when I litigated, we couldn't focus any time and energy on that, on what is coming up and what are you meant to see from this? What are you meant to learn from this? Because we were too busy fighting in court, and I was too busy billing in 6-minute increments and filing all kinds of motions and responses to motions and going to pretrial conferences and getting ready for trial and blah, 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 blah. All of the things that happen in that system that have nothing to do with what is really happening for you in divorce. And that is another reason that I love the work that I do, is because as I have grown in my life, in my spiritual practice, in my connection to the divine, in my connection to gratitude and love and abundance and freedom and joy and bliss and all of that, I am able to guide my clients through this space in a way where they can really take the time, because there aren't, at Solace, I don't bill in 6-minute increments. I do flat fees, and we don't have attorneys fighting. We don't have a judge deciding. We don't have dates that are just randomly presented on you. It is quiet and it is calm. And I have weekly journal entries topics that you can write about in your journal. I have breathwork exercises and meditations and different books you can read. And I have the Divorce Mirror exercise, the Divorce with Love Masterclass, and the Shine Soul Shine 30 Days of Self-Reflection and Healing Through Divorce book. And so I'm able to provide my clients with so many resources, because I recognize that we have a soul contract together as well. Otherwise, they wouldn't be here. And that is it's my role to be their guide. It's my role to provide them with resources and tips and tools that they can use to get through their divorce in an empowered manner. And I coach all of my clients. I'm sharing this from my heart space to yours, just like I am in all of these lives. And I also coach them and say, when you're ready to hear this and when you're ready to check this out, you will. And there is no right, wrong, good or bad time. It is what it is, and it is all flowing exactly the way that it's meant to for you. So thank you, Summer, for helping me to tune in tonight to why I love doing the work that I do. And I am so excited because I have so many things that are in the pipeline that I'm going to be sharing soon. And yeah, we're going to spread this message all over the country, this beautiful United States. We're going to spread some love and some kindness, and we're going to empower people and help people to tune into their inner guidance and truth and to shine their light as bright as they can, because you are so, so powerful. You are so powerful, and difficult times present in your life not to destroy you, not to block you, but to help you, to give you some time of pause. You need to take care of yourself and cocoon when you're going through a divorce or another hard time. And in that cocoon, that is where the growth comes. And so I am here for you. I love you. Let's do this. Let's shift the way that people are experiencing divorce, and let's shine our lights as bright as we can and inspire others to shine bright too, because it is only the light that will take out the darkness. And I, of course, am sharing from a space of my expertise, which is the family law court. And I know that there are people out there who are in all other kinds of systems. There are basically all of them are broken. The education system, the medical system, the political system, all of these systems. I mean, I'm not going to name them all because it's making my stomach hurt, but there are people out there who work in these systems, and you know that they are not working. And I am encouraging you and hopefully inspiring you. If you know a better way that is rooted in love and connection and mindfulness and intentionality and in making other human life better, do it. Do it. Let's do it together. You can reach out to me and we can co-create and make this world a better, more loving place, because light always takes out the dark, and the dark knows that. So don't get distracted in all of the storms going on around you. Focus on your beautiful self. Focus on those that you love. Focus on the things that bring you joy, and know that you are always held, you are always guided, you are always supported, and you are always so loved. Have a great night. Mwah. Bye.